Hey everybody, just random thoughts about feminism and women of today. Today's subject is today's subject is Jay Ingram. That righteous, holy man doing the Lord work, doing God work, exposing married women with children that are flirting with him on the internet. And let me tell you this from my personal experience, after 13 years without any kind of physical emotion, without any physical touch with a woman, because I'm a religious person, I'm Jewish. I came across and entered a few websites. Well, I said, you know, uh, I am a man, regardless of my religion, regardless of my tshuva. I have needs. Well, let's see what's out there. And I had mental, condition, pills and everything. Well, long story short, the amount, and just a side note, I entered non-religion sites on purpose because I wanted to see the overall picture of the women of today. In the religion sites, all the shidduch, all the matchmaking, it's even worse. 30 and above in age. They're all waiting for what? For the Messiah? I don't know. Who cares? Well, there is two short answer to those questions. Priority. Well, in the priority of the modern woman, regardless if she's religious or closer to God, she doesn't give a flying fuck about you. Not about your needs, not about your emotion. You can sacrifice and give her the world. She wants another galaxy. Even God can't handle her. I think he just, rubbing his head and said, yes, I know that I created the world, but it was honest to myself. Honest to myself, I did create the world, and it was pretty intensive days. 7 days, 6 days, 7 with the Shabbat. Very intensive. I was exhausted. I don't know, maybe in all the creation, I don't know, some angel with a terrorist in disguise slip something into my drink. I don't know. The amount of women who are married on those sites are incredible. They don't give a flying fuck about you. They will suck your dick. They will give you, I don't know, on an anniversary, on holidays, on a promotion, because you were such a plow horse, good plow horse for the family and the children, and she only think in her tiny little head about, yes, I did give him a support, emotional support, I did suck his dick. More time than I should have, but I did sit on my ass, gain weight, flirted with with the work husband at work, um, talk to guys who are much younger than me because I'm a modern woman. And by God, and by the court, and by the laws of society, I can do whatever the fuck I want, and no one will tell me what to do. And I got the court, and I got the lawyers, and I got everything, social media. Every bitch on the street will march on with her titties out, and her ass out, and her disgusting filth, overused, repackaged with the price of a brand new car. On the street, march on! I'm a strong and independent woman. I am a queen. I can do whatever I want to my husband. I don't give a flying fuck. In fact, you are my man, and we are all brothers, Islamic brothers, Christian, Hindu, whatever. We are all men. We have cock and balls, and we like to shove it up your ass and fuck the living shit out of you, dump you on the bed, smoke a cigar, have a drink, and fly the fuck out because you did it to yourself. All the modern women that are crying on social media, there is no good man, no one wants me. Well, you fuck him off when you were hot and young and you had some fertility in you, and you said to yourself, with an excuse, there will become a time in my life that I am sick and tired of, I don't know, go to war with the men of today because I'm so envy of them for building up society and make it comfy and so nurturing from me and my lazy and pathetic and so disgusting pussy that I ramble on and dig down from the age. Today we are 2023. I say it's probably safe to say that you dig down from the age of 12 to the age of 30. If you're lucky, well, no one gives a fuck about marriage. It's just, a terrorist act for us men, the sane one. And I have mental disease because I have two sisters, and may she rest in peace, my mother. She was she did divorce from my father at the age of 9 and was a single mother, and I have mental disease. I was taking pills. Just a couple of days ago, I said to the psychiatrist, to the psychiatrist, in the appointment, I said to him, I have God. I don't need it. I don't. And he said to me, the pill is reducing some material into the body, and that is the safest choice from the ongoing fall that you eventually will fall to a very dark place. I said to him, in my head, of course, because I didn't want to shame that klipa, that pathetic simp. And I said to him, fuck off with passion. All the modern women just are lazy bum. They want to have fun. They want to keep the cake whole and eat it too. They want to dig down by Chad and Tyrone and Julio and Johnny and all the alpha. What the fuck is alpha? You're a man or you're not. And all the men that I encounter in my job are basically women. And they just look like men. And all the women, well, that's a topic for another discussion because they are crazy as fuck, and I don't think none of my fellow brother black, Asian, whatever. We are all men, we are all brothers. Stop the hate. I love you all, regardless of the color. Stop saying to that filth society to hate on each other. We got. I love you. I got your back. From Israel. I'm a Jewish. Yes. And I know the disagreement in Islam and Christianity. We are all brothers. We all have the same cause. Fuck those hoes. I don't know any single solitary sane man in this society. Shout out to Wes, my brothers, 5 years of freedom. God bless you. You're doing God work. We are saving men. The one that are not insane, and there is a shred of I how do I say it? Patient to listen and say, get off the drug. It's not worth it. It's a filthy, disgusting hole. She ran through more time than the Arnold Tunnel. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. They don't want to marry you. They just want the wedding to show off to their single, pathetic whore of their girlfriend and show, oh, I have a 2,000, half a million engagement ring. I have a house in the mountain. Well, good for you. You're strong and independent woman. How did you get it? Through hard work? Through, I don't know, accomplished thing? Did you climb the Mount of Everest or something? No, I'm sucking real good. I was sucking him until it was time to hang his dick on a dryer, and ran off with Julio. Shout out to my Hispanic brothers. They don't want to get married. They just want the thrill ride because they haven't tested the family life. And just a quick side note, all the modern women, including the famous one, they are a filth, they are a category on their own. They're all disgusting. Pooh! Um, a woman today, the modern woman, she only care about her career. I. Shout out to Hook, classical movie by Steven Spielberg with the late Robin Williams. May he rest in peace. I'm the reality. I am the queen. I run the shit. You will say what I say when I say it, and you will eventually, after long hours, even the counter-terrorist unit in the CIA can't torture anybody like the modern woman. They will argue, they will bitch, they will moan. Regardless of the topic, the solution is simple. They just want your consent. Let's take an example, okay? You meet a nice girl at a bar. Regardless if you're religious or not, we're all drinkers, we're all whatever. And you had a nice time and she invites you to her flat. It's all consensual and it's all fun and games. She agreed, you agreed. You had a nice time. Regardless, it's pizza. Sex, it's pizza. Is pizza, it's not bad, good. It's an experience. She, today, in the UK, in the United States, and I am living in the most feminist country in the world, in Israel. She can kiss you goodbye, have a drink with you, a coffee in the morning, run out into the sunset, straight into the police station, and said that you raped her. It was non consensual. Even if you're married, even if you have children, even if you bought the house, even if you paid the bills, even if you were living with her, even if you were like, I don't know, a holy man, we all good men, we all have manners. Toxic masculinity? What the fuck? It's just masculinity. You are, or you aren't. If not, you're a bitch. That's it. You can stay married to her for like 30 years and she can say, well, it was not, I didn't agree to that. I was like in a hostage situation. He was the terrorist. He was abusive. Even if you raise your voice. What? God command me never, quote by Wes, 5 Years of Freedom, never, and Coach Greg Adams and Emerald, I think, the top G in the manosphere, never put your dick in crazy, and they're all crazy. It's not worth it. I happily will stay married to myself. I will never cheat on myself. I'm a man. I'm not a bitch. And to all the ladies out there, good luck, bon voyage, and fuck off from me and my brothers. Islamic, Christian, Hindu, whatever. We are all brothers. I love you. And a side note, word of advice from Bill Burr, a genius comedian. Just rub one off. We all do it, regardless if we are religious or not. It's safer, it's cheaper, and you had a better time. Love yourself. Rub one off. Champagne of victory. They were never yours. It's just your turn. They won't marry. They want to get married as a totem pole. I need to achieve that by the age of that, and I need to have children. And eventually, you knock herself out, and she, in her mind, yes, I'm opening a franchise. Fuck off. Fuck that. Never, never again. Never again. Fuck that. And to a conclusion, did you ever, just not from lust, but did you ever saw the pictures of all the models and all the porn stars and all the, regardless, even the cheap, even the low key beautiful in modern day, they all look the same. If you are attractive to plastic, good luck and have a safe journey, and I wish you well, and I will pray for you. Just send me your name and your mother name, and I will pray for a quick recovery, because you are a high level, pathetic excuse of a man, simp. You are a bitch. You are a female. You just look like a man. God bless. Love from Israel. Oded.